the Unheard Nation. They called it a national dialogue for unity and diversity on the 15th of August, 2025. But how do you preach unity when you deliberately ghost the very people whose blood built this land? Today, once again, we watched them play their games. Promises broken, microphones snatched, and our First Nation treated like convenient footnotes in their grand, staged performance. It's not just a meeting we were excluded from, it's the very soul of a country they claim belongs to all who live in it, yet still refuses to even acknowledge us. After hundreds of years of being pushed aside, through colonization, through apartheid, and now in this so-called democracy, the message is clear. They don't see us, but our voice, it echoes louder than their empty words. My thoughts drifted back to the dusty streets of the flats, where every corner holds a story, every breeze carries the whispers of our ancestors. We've been here, rooted in this soil, long before their ships docked and their flags were planted. Yet they build their nation on our land, use our ancient language in their coat of arms. Unity in diversity, they say. What a joke, bruh. How can there be unity when the very first people are still pushed to the side, still invisible? I remember the polite smiles, the nods of agreement when they promised us a seat at the table. Your voices are vital, they cooed. Vital, until the actual day. We arrived, hopeful, only to find our names mysteriously absent from the list, our designated chairs empty. It was a slap in the face, a familiar sting that echoed centuries of betrayal. They wanted a dialogue, but only with those who fit their narrative, those who wouldn't challenge their comfortable truths. The few times we managed to speak, our words seemed to vanish into the air, unheard, unacknowledged, like a microphone that's suddenly gone dead, or a connection that's cut just as you're about to speak your truth. They talk about economic empowerment, about the Employment Equity Act, but where is the equity for us, the First Nation? Still battling for recognition, still fighting for a piece of the pie that was baked on our land. It's a bitter pill to swallow, this ongoing exclusion. But our spirit, it's not broken, not by colonizers, not by apartheid, and certainly not by empty promises. Our roots run deep, deeper than any concrete jungle they can build. Just last week, I was speaking with Naledi, one of our elders. Her eyes, they hold the wisdom of generations, the pain and the resilience. She reminded me, colored, the land remembers us even if they choose to forget. They can build their grand halls and hold their fancy dialogues, Naledi said, her voice a soft rumble like distant thunder. But true nation-building happens here, in our hearts, in our homes, in the dust of our streets. Our strength comes not from their recognition, but from our own knowing, our own connection to the land and to each other. Her words were a balm to my raw nerves, a reminder of the unshakable truth. It's a strange feeling, walking through this country, knowing you are its first people, yet being treated as if you are a guest, or worse, an afterthought. Invisible barriers stand between us and the spaces where decisions are made, where futures are shaped. We are here, in the Cape Flats, in the townships, in the forgotten corners, our lives vibrant, our culture rich, our history profound. Yet to them we are just a statistic, a problem to be managed, not a people to be embraced. But let me tell you this, loud and clear, so it echoes from the mountains to the sea. This is not a nation without us. Our blood is in this soil. Our stories are etched into the very rocks. You cannot claim unity, you cannot claim diversity, when you deliberately silence the original voice, the heartbeat of this land. Our presence is not a request, it is a fundamental truth. The fight for true recognition, for our rightful place, is far from over. We will continue to assert our presence, to demand that our history, our culture, our rights are not just acknowledged, but fully integrated into the fabric of this nation. We are the First Nation, and our spirit is unyielding. We will not be footnotes. We will be the chapter, the book, the entire library. The sun dips below the horizon, painting the Cape Flats in hues of defiance and hope. The echoes of their empty words fade, replaced by the rising chorus of our ancestors, our children, our unyielding voices. What will it take for them to truly see us? To hear the echoes of our ancestors in the very soil they stand on? This is Colored, a fictional character created by Wake Us, Sap in the Hood, and a registered trademark. And our story is far from over. Are you ready to listen?